All right, I'm here with Delyn today, and will you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I started this out at the Ogden Nature Center years ago, and when I started the program, I was really excited. I thought we were going to have all kinds of state and federal funding, some grant money, and had all these ideas of grandeur. And when I started looking for the grants and getting some stuff going, and found out there's no state.
Okay, what is your biggest challenge financially? Is it just finding donators, or just how much you guys spend in general? Like how much you have coming in versus food, or?
So for financial challenges, the biggest one we face is everybody assumes when they find a wild animal, there's going to be some kind of state or government funding that's going to pay for their care, and there's not.
That's not the case at all.
That's not the case at all. So the vet bills and the food costs come out of our pool of money. So getting people to contribute and help build that pool is critical.
So what is it you guys do to actually get funding?
So most of our funding comes from general public, people that want to help us out. So we get donations from individuals.
Where do you guys find the animals? Is it just everybody brings them in, or do you guys sometimes find them?
So we are a completely volunteer-based organization, and so the animals are being brought to us are being brought in by individual people, and Division of Wildlife Resources also brings birds to us as well.
Okay.
And so we don't actually go out and find them, but we're here to accept them in and get them help and get them back out in the wild when they.
What are some public misconceptions that you encounter regularly? Something like, oh, we found a bird, we should raise it at home, or what we should feed it. You know.
So a lot of people don't know that when you find wildlife, you have to have special permits to have them in possession, and it's not okay to take them home and try to feed them yourselves. They have very specialized diets. Some animals eat seeds, some animals eat birds and insects and berries, and so that diet's pretty varied, and they have to have that exact diet. So species identification is really important, and then being able to identify why they're here is pretty important. So we can
if people are well-meaning, but they accidentally feed it wrong, what's some of those that you encounter?
Okay, so oftentimes what we're seeing is baby birds. They grow from an egg to a fully fledged bird within a matter of weeks. So that growth happens so quickly that quite suddenly they've got a new set of wings. They flap those wings and they fall out and they're on the ground for a couple days. Well-meaning people that really care and want to help them will find that helpless baby on the ground and pick them up, take them home, and feed them something that's probably really bad for them. And they do that for a couple days, and pretty quickly that baby's dying. And then they bring it into us, and at that point we can't return it back to the parents like it should be in the first place. So at that point we have to take it in and help him because he's sick.
What are some steps that the public could take to avoid harming the local wildlife?
So some things that people can do to help wildlife are things like keeping your cats indoors, capping your chimneys and fire vents, making sure your homes are secure, not leaving fishing line behind. Pack it in, pack it out is a big one.
Why fishing line?
Fishing line snags, and we currently, just our last patient we just barely had in was a Pacific loon, which is a rare occurrence in Utah, and he had gotten snagged with some fishing line. It had wrapped around his beak and around his back, and so he wasn't able to dive and secure food, and so it made him very, very sick.
Outside of birds, what else do you guys get here commonly?
So we take in all avian species as well as small mammals. So everywhere from hummingbirds to eagles, literally. We also take in things like chipmunks and squirrel and beaver and porcupine and marmots and.
It's quite a bit. What are some of the things volunteers can expect to be doing? So if somebody comes in, they want to volunteer, what's the process? What would they be able to start doing for you guys?
So volunteers do everything from scrubbing floors to diagnostics to accounting. It's across the board. There's a time commitment that we do ask for. It's not glamorous, it's not fun, it's hard work. We're here to serve those animals, and they're not here for us to interact with. So it's hard, and it can be really sad, but it can also be super, super
What is the best place to find stories, pictures, and information about the organization?
Our Facebook page is really informative, and our Facebook page is kind of fun. We just don't post things. We have a pretty interactive audience, and we have conversations on our Facebook page. So our Facebook is wonderful, and just calling us directly is a great thing to do.